Okay, Kieran Howard, clean sheet today, but more importantly, the team got 3 points. How did you see the game?
I think we played quite well. We've had like quite a bad recent form, to be honest with you, and it's just good to get 3 points, to be honest.
And then we got the goal first off and hang on a little bit, but the defence played quite well in front of you, but you still had to make some important saves.
Yeah, it was good. It was a hard game. I think towards the end they just threw everything at us, to be honest, and we defended well, stayed like compact and won the game, to be fair. So
A couple of really important saves, as I already said, sort of thing, but you also got involved in follow through. Almost looks like you got a couple of injuries. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was just got to take one for the team.
Yeah. So, what's it like as a 16-year-old playing in a tough men's league like this?
I think it's more competitive. Like you look at the games and it's like little goals there, like 1-0. Like I don't know. I think it's like more like aggressive and like it's just harder, to be honest. Like it's just more competitive. Yeah.
You're 16 though. It's a huge opportunity for you, isn't it, to play in a league like this?
Oh yeah, and I've got to say thanks to John Gamble at everything, because like they've given us the opportunity to come to the first team.
And clean sheet number 1. Let's hope it's not the last one, eh?
Oh, and hopefully.
Okay. Thanks very much for your time.
Yeah.
Okay, John Gamble, 1-0 winner to Willington. Wasn't pretty, but it was a good result.
Well, first of all, I think it's the first time we've won at home, which is pleasant. Yeah, it was a result. I think on the back of, I think 2 poor performances from us. We got a few players back, which strengthened us. I thought large parts of it we did well, but like the last 10 minutes it was a free for all, which is disappointing for us. And in fairness, Wilton could have got something out of the game, but we had a 16-year-old goalkeeper who made some good saves and stood tall and strong, So yeah, but listen, I think for us we are happy that with 3 points is in the bag for us, slightly, to be honest with you.
And you've mentioned there your 16-year-old goalkeeper who's made some good saves, and we've interviewed him and he's obviously buzzing about that. You also brought another 2 lads on, 16-year-old up from the bench. What a project this is, and what a shame that we probably won't have a home ground to parade it in front of.
Yeah, people might look at me as thinking, what's he doing? Like, we're 1-0, there's about 20 minutes to go. But I want to say, I was with the under-17s on Wednesday, and these lads stood out for me, and I just thought, listen, because of the injuries we have, let's get them involved, and let's see what they're going to be like. And they come on, and that, like, young Brandon Young done extremely well, slotted in really well, didn't look as though he was out of place. Joe Wall's the same. So, like for me, that's the most encouraging thing, that we can go into the really young players and give them an opportunity,
And great support today, 271 through the gate, John. I mean, that's fantastic, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I didn't know that was the tense. I know it was quite a nice atmosphere here. I think, I take with that with obviously news that we got yesterday, and we need to move to a temporary ground. I hope that support follows us. I think my views on what's happening here, I'll keep myself until it's then comes out in the open. But for young people around Chelsea Street, this project that we run, and it's not just about the first team. As you can see, these are young lads, bespoke. It's just a bespoke project, this. And it's about the little 6 and 5-year-olds that come through who want to play in that type of level, and they're getting stifled by political mayhem for no reason. I'm flabbergasted what's really going on in the Chelsea Street area. I'm not from Chelsea Street. I've bought into like the area itself, and I feel as though they're getting let down. So listen, like I said, this is not the conversation that I want to have. It's about the game. Yeah.
But it's about the game, and all the work that's gone in. That pitch was lovely today, wasn't it? We were able to get the ball down and play it around at times.
Yeah. Listen, we've been here for 5 years as a sports academy. That pitch has been deplorable for 4 years. we'll probably have played 13 games on that centre pitch in 5 years. Lewis Penton, and I give him all the credit in the world. He had the foresight to spend money of the club's money to try and get that up there, a better playing surface for the quality that we want to play at, and that's probably the best pitch in the league. And it's heartbreaking to think that's probably our last game here this year. You know, no fault of our own. But I hope people's enjoyed it. Yeah, you know.
More importantly, obviously, you see, we've got the 3 points, we've got the result, so you know that's now to hopefully move forward. Sunday and West End on Tuesday night, and then Blythe Town away next Saturday.
Yeah.
So another busy week.
Yeah, and on top of that, the lads play on a Wednesday. You know, so you know, that's why probably we look at being stretched quite a bit. But listen, like as I say, I've got a big pool to pick from, and not afraid to put lads in. I mean, I look at the Willington game, and we were disappointing, but I cannot knock the lads for the endeavour and the effort. They're just, at the moment, they're not at that level. Today, I was a little bit more confident as we had players to come back that we would do a little bit better, which we did. I think we did deserve to win the game, but we did give ourselves a little bit of a headache at the end, you know. But fair play, again, I keep saying this, the keeper, he's pulled off two terrific saves at the end, you know. So, but listen, the club's about trying to get as many points on the board, but in theory, giving these lads like exposure into senior football, that's the big thing.
So thanks for your time, John.
Thanks, Jeff.